All right, we're live. We are live, everyone. I'm doing a live stream here at my office, the Starbucks on Mesa Street in El Paso, Texas. There's the Starbucks sign. Here's my coffee right here. And today's newest edition is this mug. I bought another mug. UTEP. UTEP. It says UTEP Dad. I am not a dad. I'm nobody's dad. But I still like the mug. And you never know. Maybe I'll adopt somebody that's a UTEP student. But it's a mug. I like it. I love the UTEP thing. So, hey, George. Hey, George. I'm here doing a live stream. George, how are you, my friend? George, I hope I wasn't too harsh with you. I was joking with you. I was watching one of my live streams where I was eating the black licorice, and I watched it after I made it, and I was like, I hope George knew I was joking with him. I think he told me to go easy on the black licorice, and I was like, what are you talking about? It's my live stream. Anyway, I got to watch my tone of voice a little bit, So, anyway, hello, everyone. Check out my mug. This is my new mug. It's a UTEP mug, University of Texas, El Paso. And it does say dad on it. So, anyway. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I got a boring decaf grande coffee. And it's boring, but I just wanted something basic. Hello to all 6 people watching. It's live from Texas. If you're in Texas, especially if you're from Texas, let me know your location. Where are you in Texas? All right. What's your favorite Not Too Shabby video? Have you ever been to El Paso? That's where I'm at. I'm in El Paso right now. So, yeah, you had a little ice storm in Portland. Oh my gosh. I like this mug. It's kind of compact. I like the colors. It's got the UTEP colors, dark blue and orange. It's got the minor thing there. So we got 5 people. Hey, Maelstrom. Maelstrom, how are you doing? I'm debating whether to put my whole drink in the mug or to... I don't know what they do with the Starbucks mug, but they keep the drink really warm. So, hey, Jonah. Hey, Jonah. Jonah, when you get older and you go to college, you got to go to UTEP, the University of Texas, El Paso. See, UTEP. I'll be your UTEP dad. So, that's where you should go to college. Plus the tea. See, the UTEP minors. Isn't that a great mug? I think it's a great mug. So I think I put in the title heading, I got a new mug, a UTEP mug. Better than all the other Texas schools. Texas Tech or, University of Texas, TCU, or, I don't know what other schools there are. All those colleges in Abilene, Texas, definitely UTEP is better. Like Rice in Houston, we beat those schools all the time. UTEP. That's right, the minors are going to whoop your ass. I get fired up about it. It's fun. Southpaw, the Not Too Shabby, the Ocotillo. Southpaw. All right, Southpaw. I'll play the Not Too Shabby of the Ocotillo. I made that one a month ago. Here it is right there. Look at that thumbnail. Holy cow, I look mad. I look like I'm in pain. Here's the Not Too Shabby. It's an Ocotillo, Not Too Shabby. Take care, George. What do you think of that Not Too Shabby? Let's play it again. It's an Ocotillo, not too shabby. One more time. It's an Ocotillo, not too shabby. Jonah, what's your favorite not too shabby video? What's your favorite not too shabby video? George, this is decaf. I'm just my usual obnoxious self right now. So, seriously, George, thanks for coming by. Hopefully things are well for you in Portland, Oregon. That's right. It's a new mug alert. Like, I went back to the University of Texas, El Paso bookstore, and it was only $9. This UTEP mug. It does say dad on it, which is a little weird because I'm not a dad. All right. But, I still like the style of it. It's just real simple, and it's got that beautiful logo with the T as a miner, like a pickaxe that a miner would use. So, a UTEP dad? It sounds like an STD. The dad thing is weird. It's a little weird. They had a UTEP mom mug, and that would have, So, anyway, how's everyone doing? I'm hoping to get more Texas people in here. More new Texas people. So we can talk about Texas topics. It's not too shabby. Happy birthday, Sam the King. Your birthday's on Tuesday. That's pretty cool. Jonah, you like the saguaro in front of the McDonald's? Not too shabby? I'll play that for you. Saguaro, McDonald's. I made this one a few months ago. 3 months ago. Here's your favorite not too shabby. It's saguaro cactuses in front of a McDonald's. Not too shabby. Yeah. There you go. That's a not too shabby just for you. Jonah, do you remember your pet chicken Iris? Here's your I think Iris is now long gone. She's in chicken heaven. Iris, remember Iris? Here's Iris. It's Iris, a chicken. Not too shabby. I'm a little I don't have any caffeine in me. I'm a little hyper, So, really, the weather has been so nice down here. Let's do a weather check right now. Oh my gosh. Right now in El Paso, Texas, it's 73. 73 degrees. It's sunny. I'm wearing shorts, a t-shirt, my Wichita State shirt, all right? What is it in Westcliff, Colorado? Right now in Westcliff, it's 34. 34 or 73. Which one would you have? If that was a basketball game, it would be a blowout, 73 to 34. I'm 39 degrees warmer than my home in Westcliff, Colorado. Isn't that pretty cool? So, Southpaw, it's only 49 in Pennsylvania. That's a bummer. It's too bad. It's 79. It's 79 in Tucson. I may have to get back to Tucson. I'm happy that it's 73. It feels like a summer day, but it does bother me that there's a 6-degree difference. I could be somewhere where it's 79. So, yeah, Jonah, you're into Pokemon, Metagross. That's cool. I don't know too much about Pokemon and Metagross. That's cool. That's neat. So, this might be my new school. Wichita State is kind of my current college that I cheer for. And college sports. I may have to change it to UTEP. UTEP, baby. It's just fun to smack talk people. Just smack talking people in the rest of Texas. Just being like, yeah, UTEP, we're going to whoop your ass. We're going to just whoop your ass. UTEP. The miners. We're going to mine your butt. We're going to beat you. If you can't beat them, join them. So come join us over at UTEP, Texas El Paso. I've heard it's a pretty good school. All right. So UTEP. Yeah, Sam, I know you don't have college sports in the UK. Yeah, the pickaxe. Isn't that cool? Look at the pickaxe. Very nice. Yeah, Maelstrom, you're on vacation, right? Okay, that's great. You're on vacation. That's good. A holiday is a specific day, like Christmas, Thanksgiving. You know, that's an actual holiday. Okay, but when you're just not working, you're intentionally not working. You're not on a holiday. It's a vacation. You're vacating work. So I know in the rest of the world they say you're on holiday. I'm on holiday when they really mean vacation. So that's just kind of interesting. So oh, Maelstrom. Maelstrom, what time is it over there in Australia? Isn't it early? What time? It's 3:35 in the afternoon here. So that means it's 10:35 at night in the UK. I'm guessing it's morning in Australia, right? Yeah. I'm finishing up my coffee here. I might have to do today's my day off. So I might try not to do too much, but I may. The sunset's not going to happen for another 2.5 hours, but I may head up the hill and photograph the sunset. So, Maelstrom, you're still in bed? Wow, that's cool. Wow, hey, Brennan. Hey, Brennan. Hey, Brennan. I got another mug, a UTEP mug. University of Texas, El Paso. The dad part is a little weird because I'm not a dad, but it's, I mean, it's still cool. But I love the mug. I love the logo. UTEP Dad. It's on both sides right here. That's right. So I need to adopt one of these college students or something. You know what I mean? So that'd be pretty cool if I could be a UTEP Dad. Yeah. It's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. I might do I don't know if I'm going to do a not too shabby. I might, should I do a not too shabby? It's a UTEP mug. It's a UTEP coffee mug. I want to do a fast one. Let me just do one. I'm going to do it not too shabby. All right, here we go. Wait, here we go. All right, wait. There's a woman. There's a woman right behind the window. Now she's watching me. So now I'm all self-conscious. Maybe I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go over there and do it. Okay. It's a UTEP coffee mug. Not too shabby. I did one, but I don't know that I like it. What do you think about, seriously, I can do another take. What do you think about this not too shabby? Hey, here it is. It's a UTEP coffee mug. Not too shabby. Can you even hear it? I'm going to play one more time. It's a UTEP coffee mug. Not too shabby. All right, it'll do. It'll do. My UTEP coffee mug. All right, I'm going with it. I'm going to upload it later, though. I don't have my cord, but I made it not too shabby. It seems rushed, but otherwise good. Let me just see. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. It is a little rushed. It's a UTEP coffee mug. Not too shabby. No, it's good, though. It's good. Sometimes I just got to be short. So, it felt raw. Southpaw, you think I should do better? I can do better at my not too shabbies. This makes me happy. Seriously, 11 people. Hey, hello to all of you. I'm just some dude sitting in front of a Starbucks with my UTEP coffee mug. I'm in El Paso, West Texas. All right, and we're doing Texas talk today. We're talking about Texas and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Whatever Texans talk about. So welcome to all 12 people. Yeah. Yeah, no, Maelstrom. Sometimes I've been making not too shabbies that are shorter. I'm trying to mix them up a little bit. All right, I am trying to mix them up. Trying not to be all the same, or you know what I mean? I did the not too shabby where I did the Pee Wee Herman voice. So, you know, yeah, there's some Texas topics. Cowboy boots, a pair of boots, double-digit dudes. It's humid in Texas. It's humid in the eastern side of Texas, eastern and kind of central Texas. But out here in West Texas, in El Paso, it's very dry. So, by the way, if anyone's into Pokemon, please respond to Jonah so that he, you know, keep him engaged. So, yeah. Hey, Sean, we're not talking about Colorado or anything like that. We're talking about Texas, El Paso, Texas, anywhere in Texas. But I got my my UTEP mug. Yeah, Sam the King. So you like the way? What you mean, like the imagery of a cowboy? The cowboys in westerns, American Western films. They got the cowboy hat and riding a horse. You know, the Marlboro Man. Remember the Marlboro Man? Riding off into the sunset in the desert. Something like that. Yeah. Jonah, I'm just glad you're hanging around. So, Jonah, I'm sorry my live stream's boring. I'll play some not too shabbies for you. Really, isn't this amazing? Right now in El Paso, it's 73 degrees. West Cliff, Colorado, it's 34, and it's going to snow tomorrow. 34 degrees, and it's going to snow tomorrow. And right now with the wind chill, it's 31. 31 degrees with the wind chill. And it's going to get down to 18 tonight in West Cliff. Where would you rather be? I'm having a great time in El Paso. Look at that sky. It's totally blue. Is that blue sky? It's very beautiful. All the cars, see all the cars? A lot of cars. A whole bunch of, there's my Honda in front right there. So, yeah, I know, Brendan, 73. It's so nice. It's so nice. Hey, can I show you something in my trunk? I bought more stuff. I bought more Southwestern stuff. So let me just go to my trunk. And for Europeans, I think you call it the boot. We call it a trunk, the back part where you can store things. Let me show you. I'm gonna get something. All right. You see my car there? Where's my car? All right, hold on a second. The pigs. All right. I want to show you my pigs. I've got a metal javelina. I've got 4 of them right here. Here's one. Okay. Metal javelina. Here, I'll just put them out like this. Look at my pigs. I got 4 metal pigs right there. 4 of them. Is that cool? It's a javelina. It's a wild pig in the desert. I got 4 of these. Yeah, isn't that cool? Ha ha ha, Brendan, you're funny. Ha 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 ha. Really, I got 4 of these. I love them. I got 1 big one and 3 small ones. So, and they got ears. They're they look really rough looking. But I love them. This is so cool. So I'm going to put them in my backyard, with my metal cactuses and my metal prickly pear. I really need to do it not too shabby of these. So we'll see. I'm not sure I'm going to do it right now. Here's the 4th one. It's kind of a rugged metal. Look at that. Look at the mouth and the nose. Look at that. Wild pigs. There are wild pigs in the desert. And they're called javelinas. All right. Remember there was a reality show? Actually, there was a reality show where they killed people's hogs, like loose hogs that were, wreaking havoc and killing livestock and all that. So, yeah. What do you think? So I got it for a pretty good deal. I got it for a pretty good deal. All right. I talked her down. I talked the woman down. I got these in Hatch, New Mexico. So there you go. Look at those javelinas. The funny thing about the javelinas are, yeah, Maelstrom, really. Really, I'm so happy with these. I'm so happy to have these. It's so amazing. It's a big, fat pig. Look at this thing. Here's the bottom side. Here's the butt. Here's the pig's butt. It's got a tail. Look at this. So I'm really happy. I got to get the pigs in the background as I'm doing the live stream. Just like that. Just like that. There we go. One more pig like that. Oh, yeah. Got the pigs. You see the pigs? Yeah, you can see the pigs. Yeah, it's a hardcore piñata. So anyway, I just wanted to show you I got these. Pretty happy. They're just things. Things shouldn't make you too happy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know. I love them. Yeah, it definitely gets handmade. Pretty sure these are all made in Mexico. Here on the bottom, it just says Mexico. So I'll assume that's true. You know, these are made in Mexico. So thank the metal shop artists, the metal artists for their hard work. Seriously, it's so cool. What a cool job to make these for a living, you know? Yeah, the whole country signed it. Yeah. Yeah, each one's different. I mean, they're kind of, each one is definitely a little bit different, you know? But anyway, so. Oh, you guys. Yeah, Jonah, one of these days I'll have to make a not too shabby of something for you. But it's got to be something that I don't know. I'm not into Pokemon, so I wouldn't even know how to do a not too shabby. If I saw a Pokemon, I wouldn't even know. So, hello to all 13 people watching. I'm here at a Starbucks. I'm just some random dude on the west side of El Paso, Texas. And we're talking about Texas topics and other topics. And we're talking like coffee related talk. There's still some coffee in there, but not much. And I'm a UTEP guy. See that we got the best logo with that pickaxe as the T. And there's Mesa Street on the west side of El Paso. You can see the Franklin Mountains. There's one mountain and two mountains right there. See it? I don't know if you can see it. And I've got these metal javelinas right there as my counterparts, my cohorts for this live stream. So, Sam the King, you need to make your own live streams. That would be pretty cool. Hello to all 14 people watching. Come on, let's talk about Texas. Let's just talk about Texas. Do you have a question for me about Texas? I'm not really a Texan, but maybe if it's an easy question, maybe I can answer it. I've been down here in El Paso for about 2.5 weeks now. Just doing my thing, working, hiking, riding my bike. Today I was supposed to hike a mountain in Las Cruces, but it didn't work out. So, yeah, Maelstrom. I know what Maelstrom. So that abandoned gas station is in Sierra Blanca, Texas. And it definitely looked like the most interesting, fascinating place. It really was pretty interesting. Here, I'll play. I did a not too shabby of it. And then I did do a 2 or 3 minute video where I explored it. Here's the not too shabby. Let's see if it's going to play. Truck stop. Not too shabby. Yeah, everything about it just looks so eerie and, you know, like it's so, I mean, it's all beat up and everything's destroyed almost. But then it seems well preserved with the overhang, you know. It says truck stop. It's an abandoned truck stop. Not too shabby. And it was really neat. Yeah, 18 people watching. Hey, Hey, Clint. That's right, Clint. All right, Clint, I'm a Shockers fan, but now that I'm in El Paso for a few weeks, I'm a UTEP fan as well. University of Texas, El Paso. Go Miners. Brennan, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going back to Tucson. I don't know. I'm having a little bit of a crisis about what to do or where to go. All I can say is lodging in El Paso is so cheap. There's no point to go anywhere. I just want to stay here. You know what I mean? So, seriously. So that's my main issue. It's like, well, I don't know what to do. You know? But outside of that, Tucson is a little hotter. Right now in Tucson, Arizona, it is 79. 79 degrees. El Paso, it's 75. 75. And it's like hot out there. In my town of Westcliff, it's 34, and it's going to be snowing tomorrow. Westcliff, Colorado. So, I'm just not sure what to do. I just don't know what to do. I'm kind of like, I got to be honest with you. There's different prices for lodging. All right. Gila Bend was up here. Tucson area was up here. El Paso's like down here. And now that I'm in El Paso, I'm like, what? I'm going to go to Tucson and I'm going to spend more? Why isn't Tucson as inexpensive as El Paso? So, I mean, life isn't all about money. I totally understand that. I mean, but there's a part of me that's like, why leave El Paso? I mean, I don't know. I'm doing fine here. So I don't know. I don't know what to do, but I miss the saguaros. I miss the saguaro cactuses. So I do want to get back to Gila Bend because there's a Southwestern decor, one of those like Southwestern Mexican decor places where you can buy stuff like this. And I want to buy a whole bunch of stuff. I want to buy a metal snake and a ceramic coyote and some other Southwestern type things. And so I want to do it in. So I think before I go back to Colorado, whenever that is, I want to head back to Gila Bend for one day and buy all my stuff, pack my car, and then head back up. I just don't know when. So, yeah. What's the weather like in Acton? Acton, London, Sam. Yeah, that truck stop. Really, that truck stop. Let me see if I got pictures of it. Where's that truck stop? I don't even know that I took the truck stop. I didn't even take a picture. I just did the video of the truck stop. Oh, well. That's too bad. Right now, my metals, my barrel cactus, that's in my motel room. That way. So, hey, Joseph. Joseph, hey, buddy. Joseph, what's your favorite Not Too Shabby video? I'll play it for you. Just give me your first thought. What's your favorite Not Too Shabby? Hey, Z. Z, I'm traveling. I'm a snowbird, and I work remotely, so I can work from anywhere. So I'm just here in El Paso, Texas. It's 75 degrees. I'm wearing shorts. All right. Having a great time. It's like summer down here. It's 40 degrees warmer than where I live in Colorado. So that's how I do this, by working remotely. Joseph, the very first one, I'll play the very first Not Too Shabby. It's not that good. Arkansas River, Not Too Shabby. Everyone, this is the very first Not Too Shabby video I ever made. It took place in Salida, Colorado, right at right on the edge of the Arkansas River. Here it is. This is the Arkansas River. It's beautiful, isn't it? Not too shabby. Right there. That was history. The very first Not Too Shabby. Joseph, thanks for making that recommendation. So that was my first Not Too Shabby I ever made. So, and I did a behind the scenes video of it. So, Joseph, have you ever been to Texas? Have you ever been to El Paso? El Paso, Texas. It's definitely a nice town. So, it's a good town. No. Yeah, it doesn't rain. We actually got snow in El Paso last week. So that was pretty interesting. So, a week and a half ago. So, no, Joseph, you've never been to El Paso? It's a nice town. You should come down. The Toy Snake. I can play the Toy Snake, Not Too Shabby. That's probably the most popular of all time. Here we go. Here's the Not Too Shabby. It's a toy snake. Not too shabby! Yeah, Joseph, where are you located? Come on down. I live in Colorado most of the year, but I've been on the road now for 3.5 months throughout the southwestern USA. Southern Arizona, southern New Mexico, and El Paso, Texas. Yeah. I sold this snake. On eBay. I even did a live stream promoting it. It sold for $53. Travis in Canada, one of my followers, he bought the toy snake. I signed it. I put Not Too Shabby on the back. And I made $53. Isn't that amazing? $53. And the toy snake only cost $1. I bought it at the Dollar General. It was in the toy section. Here, let me play it again. It's a toy snake. Not too shabby! It is a legendary one, I know. I'm not going to do a screaming one in front of the Starbucks. That would not be appropriate. You know what I mean? So I might spook out my metal pig here too. This is amazing. It's a javelina. Look at that. Is that amazing? I'm so happy with this. If you want to get creative with the Not Too Shabbies, I'll play it at 25%. So then you really slows down the screen. Watch. It's a toy snake. Here we go. Anyway, so that's the toy snake. But really, I sold that snake on eBay. There were 2 or 3 people that were bidding on it. And I mean, I was asking for like $4 to start. And within the first hour, it was up to $20-$25. People were outbidding each other. It got all the way to $53. Is that amazing? Yeah, I look like Rambo. Maybe I do. I look like Sylvester Stallone. Ha 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 ha! Brennan, come on down. Come on to southern Arizona, southern New Mexico. You'll see the javelinas sometimes. You'll definitely see the coyotes. You'll see coyotes, or but yeah, the javelinas. And the funny thing is, you'll see them. Usually they travel in packs. They kind of stick together. So if you see one, you'll probably see a whole bunch. Like here's 4. You know, there you go. There are the javelinas. So yeah, the sun is getting obnoxious. I got to turn. Trying to get the there. Okay, I don't want the sun in my eyes. Seriously, the javelinas. It's really. I mean, they're kind of known as a nuisance. They eat cactus. You know, like if you've got shrubbery or flowers, they might try to eat your flowers. So they're kind of known to be a nuisance. And I don't know that they attack people. I think they're generally scared of people. But if they're really ticked off, or they feel threatened, they a pig. Some of them have teeth that are really, you don't want to have a pig attack you, a wild pig. So, anyway, I got to get a good javelina video. So we'll see. We're still above 10. Hello to all people. I'm in Texas, live from Texas. I got a new mug, a UTEP dad mug, even though I'm not a dad. And I'm here. Sorry, I'm burping. I'm here on the west side of El Paso, Texas. See the sign for Interstate 10? There's the bridge for Interstate 10. West side of El Paso. We're talking about Texas topics. We're playing Not Too Shabbies. Hey, Lena's mom. Hey, Glenda. Everyone, Lena's mom lives in Texas. She lives outside of Big Spring. How are things over for you over there, Glenda? How are things? What's the weather like? Glenda, right now in El Paso, Texas, the weather, right now it's 73 in El Paso. Sunny and 73. In Westcliff, Colorado, where I live, it's still 34. 34 in Westcliff, Colorado. It's going to get down to 18 tonight, which is an average night. And tomorrow it's going to snow. So, yeah, Glenda. Really, Brennan? They talk about the coyotes howling at night? That's pretty amazing. I don't know that I've heard, I don't recall hearing a coyote howl. I just see them crossing the street. Like, I'll just be on some desert road or some desert highway, and you just see a coyote real sly just darting across the street, They kind of look like dogs. I mean, they're kind of like dogs, but they're just a little bit more sly. So, take care of yourself, Maelstrom. Glenda, it's only going to be 40 outside of Big Spring. Are you serious? Because it's going to hit 73 in El Paso. What kind of weather? Are you sure you don't just live in Colorado? That's crappy Colorado weather. In Westcliff tomorrow, it's going to hit, a high of 34. It's going to be a high of 34, and it's going to be snowing. It says about 6 inches expected. 6 inches of snow expected in Westcliff, Colorado. Yeah. Yeah, Jonah, I'm sorry. Jonah, you should do a live stream where you just do your Pokemon stuff. That might be kind of a cool live stream, So, everyone, for those of you just checking in, I want to show you. I've got these metal pigs. I bought a little squadron, a little group of 4, these metal pigs. See? Isn't that amazing? They're metal pigs. This is going to go in my backyard. So I'm very happy with it. So I keep buying more stuff. It's kind of like a midlife crisis problem. But anyway, there we go. I'm just trying to get the sun. The sun's really like pushing and oh, Joni, you don't have an account yet? Okay. Well, Brandon, would you bring your cats down? Would your cats be freaking out? Javelinas, yeah, Glenda. Glenda, do you have wild pigs? Do you have wild hogs over in your part of Texas? I'm curious. Everyone, my friend Glenda, she's Glenda, who's she's Lena's mom in my in the chat section. She's in some not too shabbies. I think you're in at least 2. Here you are with your friend Kim. It's my friends Kim and Glenda with copies of my book. Not too shabby. Oh, here's one with Glenda and her husband. It's my friend Sean and Glenda. The Sean and Glenda from chapter 9 in my book. Not too shabby. Oh, really? You've got really, Glenda? You've got javelinas? Wow. Okay, so we've got them down here. I don't know about El Paso, but there was people in southern New Mexico were like, yeah, they got wild hogs. They're definitely in southern Arizona. They're definitely throughout southern Arizona. So, and they'll eat cactuses, Really? Oh, they hate. Oh, I'm sorry, Brennan. It's seriously right now is a really nice time to visit El Paso, Las Cruces, New Mexico. I was in Las Cruces earlier today. The weather was wonderful. It was sunny. For the rest of the country, late February, you're still in the thick of winter. It's miserable. You're depressed. There's no hope. But down here, the worst is over. Yeah, we had a few days where it was in the 50s. We had one weekend where it snowed. Now we're back in the 70s, 75. Most days, let's see, Sunday it's going to hit 64. Okay. But we're hitting the set. It's warm now. It's spring. My allergies have been a little bit of a problem. So, anyway, I'm just trying to encourage you. Come visit. So, oh, you guys. I just want to do a live stream. I'm gonna get another drink. All right, Joseph, you do what you got to do. No worries. This isn't a very interesting live stream anyway. UTEP. Don't ever forget UTEP. It's a great school, University of Texas, El Paso. Tomorrow there's like some desert hills outside the campus, and I'm going to go hike up these hills. At the university campus, it's right on the edge of the highway, the border. You have a view of Mexico. You can look a quarter of a mile, maybe a half a mile at most. You're up on this hill and you can see neighborhoods in Juarez on the other side. So that's pretty interesting. I keep hiccuping. Anyway, it's fun. I'm just having fun. Brennan, seriously, I need your counsel because I don't know I need to get back to Tucson. But lodging is so cheap in El Paso that it's like, now that I'm paying a much lower rate in El Paso, I'm like, why would, I'm offended at the prices they want for Tucson, where I'm thinking, really, you're going to charge that much? You're going to charge that much more? No. Lower your prices. I mean, the only thing that El Paso has better than Tucson, or the only thing that Tucson has better than El Paso, is the saguaros. And then it's about 5 to 7 degrees warmer most of the time, maybe even 10 or 15 degrees, So, hey, Chris, I want you to meet my new friends here. Do you see my javelinas here? My new metal pigs? I bought these pigs. They're going to go in my backyard. Aren't they beautiful? They're javelinas. Wild pigs in the desert. So just wanted to introduce them to you. So hey, take care. Oh, Jonah, are you leaving us? Yeah, they are very sweet. Yeah. I'm really happy with them. Yay. It's fun. So, all right, we've been going for 51 minutes now. 51 minutes. I'm going to put the javelinas back in my trunk. And then I'm going to go inside. I'm going to buy another drink. I'm going to buy a cold drink. One of their sparkling water drinks. And then we're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing. Yeah. So, Chris, thanks for coming by. I'm in El Paso. Chris, right now in El Paso, let's just do another weather check. Right now in El Paso, it's 75 degrees. 75. At my home in Westcliff, Colorado, it's still 34. 34. If that was a basketball game, that would be a blowout. If you find you're here and now intolerable, Brennan, your advice is sound and simple. If I'm happy, stay. If I like Tucson, go back. I will say one thing. There's a lot to be said about the lodging, the type of motel I'm staying at, where the motel room is good. It's got a pretty good vibe. I've got strong internet. There's no hassles. There's just not a lot of... And in Tucson, the places I stayed were not bad, but they weren't that good either. They weren't... I don't know. But, I mean, there's no question the saguaros and the desert's more interesting in Tucson, of course. But right now, I'm just enjoying El Paso. It's warm. There's mountains. I keep discovering like new things about the city where I'm like, oh, okay, I got to go there. I got to go hike up there. I went back to the bookstore. I bought this mug. And tomorrow, I've got a 4-hour window between clients. And I'm going to, in that window, I'm going to go hike up this hill that's going to like really give a good view of Juarez, the city, and the University of Texas, El Paso. It should be kind of cool. Just a little short hike, nothing too crazy, So I just don't know. Hey, Chris, Chris, I've not been to Juarez. I haven't been to Juarez. I've been to other parts of Mexico. But I wouldn't go to Juarez unless I'd go to Juarez if I was with someone that was a Spanish speaker who knew where they were going. Then I'd have no problem going to Juarez. But I'm not going by myself. I wouldn't, So I don't know how dangerous it is. I mean, they're saying it's not as dangerous anymore. They still have like more of like a drug cartel problem. But outside of that, I'm not sure Juarez is that. I can't speak to that. So, you know, everyone, Chris in my live stream, who's chatting, Chris, I have to talk. I know Chris, I'm very proud of the work Chris and I did. Chris, hopefully this isn't annoying to talk about, but Chris and I worked kind of what's called crisis counseling, crisis work. That's essentially suicide prevention, sort of being on the front lines of suicide prevention, answering a phone for a hotline, talking to people, people coming in, sort of like in crisis, and counseling them, helping any way we can, anything related to mental health crisis. Chris and I worked together, so it was pretty cool. We did cool work. I'm so glad Chris and I keep in touch. It was a hard job. It wasn't a fun job. I'm not a very good employee. I feel like I'm a good therapist, but I'm a bad employee. Anyway, but Chris and I did some work around just trying to be there for people, you know. Brennan, what would I do if I were to die tomorrow? Would I still stay in El Paso or would I head west? Money comes and goes. You could always make a pro and cons list too. If I was to die tomorrow, I think I'd rather just stay in El Paso and just order some Mexican food. And that's it. So, anyway. Yeah, it's good work. It's good work. It's good work. We did some good work. You know, I'm just looking out and thinking about life. What to do with my life. Should I stay in El Paso? Should I go back to Tucson? You know, looking at the cars, looking at the trucks. I've done a few live streams in front of this Starbucks. We're due for a police car or an ambulance or a fire truck with a siren. I want to really get a loud siren. So take care, Jonah. Chris, I am. You see that bridge? That bridge is I-10. Right there. That's I-10. In fact, if you took I-25 south in Colorado, you take it all the way south to Las Cruces, then it turns into I-10. And you go another 30 miles, and you would be spilling out at this exit at Mesa Street in El Paso, Texas. So, how many homeless people are on there? What do you mean? How many homeless people are here? Well, I haven't. You know, I don't know. I haven't. It's kind of hard to, you know. That brings up the whole issue of how do you know someone's homeless? You know, just somebody walking. How would you know they're homeless? Sometimes it's kind of obvious, but I haven't really seen many people just walking the streets at all. So, I'm trying to get the lighting better. All right, I'm going to put these. I'm going to look at that javelina. I'm so proud. I did a not too shabby. I'm gonna wait until I get home to do these not too shabby, these javelinas. But I did one of my UTEP mug earlier. Here's the not too shabby if you're interested. Here it is. It's a UTEP coffee mug. Not too shabby. It's a short one. Yeah, pushing a shopping cart. Take care of yourself, Joseph. Yeah, well, there's a few factors. I'm not an expert on suicide prevention, but I've done a couple. I at least know something. The In general, the more isolated, like if you're looking at demographics, the more isolated you are, like when it comes to social. So if you live in rural as opposed to city, you're at higher risk. If you have less access to mental health care, which is rural, versus city, and then thirdly is access to firearms. Access to firearms, socially isolated, and less access to mental health care are the three things that shoot up uh, higher risk for suicidality. So that's why, in general, states like Montana, Wyoming, Alaska, some parts of rural Colorado. There's been a bunch of suicides in my area because my area is kind of like Montana. It's very rural, it's very individualistic, cowboy. There's been some suicide. So anyway, so those are at least some of the demographic type stuff. So yeah, no, it's interesting, Brennan. It's interesting, and obviously it's a sad topic. Everybody's making dinner. Everybody's making dinner. Take care of yourself, Glenda. It's good to see you. All my love from El Paso. All my love. I'm in Texas, Glenda. Texas is not too shabby. It's not too shabby. So it's it's anyway, suicide prevention. I will say one thing. There's a there's a few text lines where you can text an organization. I know if you text 741-741, you will get, that's like a suicide text line. And somebody will text you back within a minute or two. Because I've texted them. I actually asked them, I said, hey, is this for real? And somebody did text me back and said, yeah, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, no, I'm fine. I'm just a therapist. But they will text you back. 741-741. So I don't know that the elevation, the thinner air, I don't know. So, all right, I'm going to take my javelinas. I'm going to put them back in my trunk. So just hold on a second. I know this is boring. My javelinas. There you go. There's my car. Okay. I love these javelinas. There we go. I got four of them. Four of them right here. Are we still on? Are we still on? Really? Less oxygen? You really wow, I don't know. I mean, less oxygen for the brain. Wow. All right, I'm going to go inside and get a drink, and I'll bring you in with me. So I'm going to get a drink. Okay, here we go. Hello. Round number 2? Yeah, let me, sparkling water, raspberry. You want me to give receipt today? No. So we'll take care of it. All right, thank you. So the main issue with the whole suicide risk issue is, at least as I've understood it, and I'm not an expert, is just get people into services, get people engaged in counseling or therapy. If you're having, like, you're struggling with suicidal thinking, you wish you were dead, you're thinking about taking your life, that kind of stuff, there's no shame in it. It's okay. Get them into counseling. Get them hooked up with the therapist. Get them talking to somebody. Isolation is the biggest enemy. Isolation, where you're not talking to anybody, you think you're the only one with the problem, that kind of thing. Get them into services. Go find a therapist. So, really helps. So, woo. Hey, doctor. Yeah, I got a UTEP mug. I got a UTEP mug. It says UTEP dad. I'm not a dad, but I don't know. I just like the mug. I just wanted to get something that said UTEP. All right. So, strawberry refresher. What's a strawberry refresher? What exactly is in that drink? So, hopelessness. You're right. That factor about, do they have hope for the future? In general, I'm looking for identifying issues of hopelessness in someone and trying to give them hope. If someone really doesn't have a lot of hope for the future, and it's also kind of it depends. Mood disorders and depression in general there's complexities to that. Everyone's different, but in general, hopelessness I see a lot with my clients that are really depressed. They don't have much hope. There isn't anything bright at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? So definitely with like suicidal kind of work, suicidal thinking, working with people, I don't want to make it like a fake artificial thing, but to the extent that someone is actually like thinking about the future and being like, oh yeah, in 6 months, I'm going on vacation here. Or, in a year from now, I'm going to go to my daughter's graduation. Getting them thinking about the future and looking forward to something where there's some hope. Or even if it's just, oh yeah, this weekend, I'm going to see my friend. I'm going to see a good friend we're going to talk. You want people having hope that things can get better. Hope. So, I mean, this is obvious stuff, but I'm just blabbing. Since we're on the topic of like suicidal discussions. Nico, yeah, what's your career? Hey, are you in Texas? Are you in Texas? Where are you? Strawberry acai juice and water. It has green tea extract. Hey, Brennan, I asked about a green tea latte. The guy said they didn't have any green tea because of the shortages with Texas, the power water crisis. So, yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I will dare say 90% of the time, if you can just, for someone who has suicidal thinking, they're really struggling, you can just get them talking with someone where that person is a good listener and shows compassion, 90, you know what I mean? Like 90%, 95%, I'm going to dare say you've helped. And you probably pushed them far away from ever being suicidal. Maybe not all, but a whole bunch. People just need someone to talk to. They need someone who's a good listener, who really cares, who will, show empathy. And that's most therapists. So that's again, the whole thing is there's no shame in suicidal thinking or hopelessness, depression. There's no shame. Just get them into services. Get them into services. So, hey, Thomas. Hey, Nico. Wow, you're in New Zealand? Wow, I'm in front of a Starbucks. I'm in front of a Starbucks here. See, there's a Starbucks. There's a Starbucks sign. There's Mesa Street in El Paso. There are the Franklin Mountains. I'm in El Paso, Texas. Wonderful southwestern town from here in beautiful Texas. Chris, no, El Paso is not part of, El Paso's part of the Western States grid. All right. So we didn't have any power outages or any problems at all. It just snowed. It was sort of your average. It wasn't a big snowstorm, but for 2 or 3 days it was cold. A couple inches on the ground, but it kind of melted within a day or two. So, and that was it. El Paso wasn't part of the isolated, non-regulated Texas grid. So. Oh, really? You had to take a friend to the ER? That's too bad. Wow. Well, Brennan, you're a good friend. You're a really good friend to look after him or her, So, like here's the, I don't know. There's something funny about talking about it because it feels so I feels like I talk about it so nonchalant because I am a therapist, so I'm just used to talking about it. But there's like someone thinking about suicide or hopelessness, or sort of like what we call passive. Somebody just passively wishing they were dead. They wouldn't do anything, but boy, if they just went to sleep and didn't wake up, wouldn't that be nice? It's a little more passive, but it's still a concern for sure. But it's always about, if you're suicidal, well, have you thought about what you would do? Have you actually thought about what you might do? Do they have a plan? And then, okay, do you have a plan? And then do you have a means to carry out that plan? You know what I mean? So, in general, that's kind of what you do. You ask those questions. And again, firearms. I'm not, I don't take any position on firearms or gun control or all that kind of stuff, but the statistics are clear. Like the easy access to gun ownership, you're much higher at risk for suicide And I think that's the number one way. I'm pretty sure number one way that people commit suicide. Um, People that like take pills, or I'm going to take 100 pills of something. You know, uh, there, it's not effective. It doesn't kill people. There's all sorts of things like that where. So, but for people that have like they have a plan and they're like, oh yeah, I've got a gun. I know where it is. It's right by my, it's in my closet in my bedroom. Then you're like super high risk. You know, so yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, Anime Web. Hey, buddy. Anime Web. I watched one of your videos, but I couldn't comment. I'm subscribed to you. Why won't you allow commenting on your videos? You need to change your settings so that you can allow comments. Because I wanted to comment on one of your videos. So, yeah. Yeah, no, there's no question. I'm definitely try not to be a taboo guy. I want to talk about things that are important. I definitely want to talk about things that are important. And if I learned anything frankly, from the Trump years is I'm not going to be silent about anything that's important. I'm not going to be silent about goodness or decency or telling the truth. I'm not going to be silent about racism. And at least in my counseling, yeah, I'm not going to be silent about abuse, sexual abuse, childhood abuse, suicide, or hopelessness, how hard life can be. So anyway, but so yeah, Chris, every time you come into my live stream, I don't want to bring this topic up, but at the same time, there's just sometimes I have special people in my life. All my followers, all my YouTube followers are special and important. And then I know people in my personal life that come on and I know them really well. And I have to just say, hey, I got to say to the world, I know, and of course, what the work Chris and I did, I got to brag about it a little bit. So, oh, I'm sipping on a sparkling raspberry, whatever. It was $2.65. Raspberry lime is the flavor. So I just buy it because I'm using Starbucks' Wi-Fi. So I figure I feel a little guilty, or But really though, just get people into counseling. Get people into counseling. Get people, even if it's not counseling or therapy, like a mental health type service, get people at least talking to one friend, talking about, get them out of isolation. Isolation says, I have to keep this secret. I can't allow anyone to know. I'm too embarrassed. People will reject me if they know this about me or my struggle, whatever. You got to get out of isolation. You got to share with one person that you can be real with on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Letting go of the shame. Usually with isolation comes shame. You feel kind of ashamed, you know? I'm telling you, you just have one, I'm a therapist, one counseling session with someone where that person, you just know they love you, they're just loving, they're compassionate, and they just listen. All right? With a good listening attitude, even just a 1 hour talk, I'm telling you, I've seen it. Totally helps people. It gives them hope. Just the idea of, oh, I'm not alone. Oh, wow, other people struggle with this. I'm not the only person. usually really helps people. You know, Brennan, you're having black bean burgers? Wow. What are black? Is that good? Does that taste good? Shouldn't burgers have beef in them? I'm just kidding. Speaking of like healthy-ish food, like Brennan's black bean burgers, I've got a can of sliced peaches. I'm gonna start chomping away here. I just try to. This live stream. Wait. This live stream has been brought to you by UTEP, the University of Texas El Paso. It's the best school in West Texas and all of Texas. UTEP. Go Miners. Go Miners. Oh, yeah. Look at the T. It's a pickaxe. That's right. UTEP Miners. Oh, yeah. We definitely beat all the other Texas schools. Brandon, I understand. I was teasing you. I try to eat healthy. Are they? Black bean burgers? Do they at least sort of have a texture of a burger? That'd be kind of interesting. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's 4:46 p.m. It's like summer. It's still 75. 75 in El Paso. 34 in Westcliff, Colorado. So amazing. I'm gonna look up what it is in Yuma, Arizona. Oh, it's 82. It's 82 in Yuma. Oh man, that's nice. 82 degrees. Yeah, we've gone from the weather to javelinas to UTEP mugs to suicide prevention to peaches. Thank you, Brennan. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, man. It's good stuff. We're having fun. I just want to say, these live streams, I mean, I do these for myself. Do I do them for other people? Yeah. I have to be thinking about other people, but I do these for myself. I know how I'm motivated. And if I'm into it, so I don't know, like we're a team here. My YouTube channel, I've thought a lot about my YouTube channel and what my motivations are. Why do I enjoy YouTube so much? Why do I enjoy making videos? Why can't I just go hike or go on a bike ride or something and not do a video? What if I just didn't do a video? And sometimes I do that, but usually I make a video to document. It's just kind of fun. I don't know. It's just fun. Oh, really? Burger King has, are you serious? Burger King has bean burgers? Wow. Hey, Nico, what's your favorite Not Too Shabby video? Do you have a favorite Not Too Shabby? I made 2 not too shabbies today. Let's see here. UTEP. Oh yeah. Ooh. There we go. Anyway, here's the 2 not too shabbies. Oh, the world's largest chili pepper. It's the world's largest chili pepper. Not too shabby. In front of a motel. It's called the Big Chili Inn. It's just this average motel. It doesn't look too, just looks like a nice non-franchise motel. They got this big chili pepper. Let me show you a couple pictures. I took some pictures that'll show you. It's really big. Look at that. Here's another. Yeah, here's another angle. So I did a not too shabby. I did a walk around video of it too. And then here's the second not too shabby. It's a We Buy Pecan store. Not too shabby. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is kind of fun to share my experience with others, isn't it, Brennan? I mean, you know. In fact, it's 4:50. The sun sets in El Paso around 5, like an hour, 6 o'clock. I could watch the sunset by myself, no camera. I could do that. That would be fine, but like it'd be more fun to make the video and then to show everyone. You know? So if it's a good sunset, I'm gonna, you know, do a video and which is your favorite? Not too shabby? Under a bridge in the desert somewhere? I've done a lot of under a bridge in the desert. Under a bridge. Not too shabby. I've got not too shabbies on bridges, under bridges. Is it this one? The Queen Creek Bridge. Right there. It's the Queen Creek Bridge. Not too shabby. Was it that one? Under Interstate 25 bridge. Here we go. I'm under a bridge of Interstate 25. Not too shabby. That was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So, I got other bridges. Here's a railroad bridge. Let's see. It's a railroad bridge. Not too shabby. Yeah, Chris, it's just a fun way to connect. It's a fun way to connect and have fun. It is fun. An old, broken, unused bridge? I don't know which one. Here's one. Danger of falling rock sign. Danger of falling rock. Here's this one. It's a dangerous rock sign. Not too shabby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chris, remember with the Trinidad detox facility? Remember there was somebody that there was a possibility we were going to ship them all the way down to Trinidad from northern Colorado? And I was like, hey, do you want to see what because I've got a video. It's the detox facility in Trinidad, Colorado. Not too shabby. That's one of my best memories. What's that moment? So many not too shabbies. So I'm just trying to find more. Here's a Mr. Gas Smart. Mr. Gas Smart, not too shabby. Here.
It's the Mr. Gas Mart in Edgewood, New Mexico. Not too shabby.
Oh my god, I was young. I look younger in that picture. So, oh, you guys, so many not too shabbies. Here's the interstate. I was on a bridge overlooking Interstate 8 in the desert.
Biking over Interstate 8. Not too shabby.
Oh, Chris, remember? I forgot the guy's name. The security guard. I did a not too shabby of the security guard. Silas! Remember Silas? Silas. I did a not too shabby of Silas. Right here. Here we go.
It's a security guard with a big beard. Not too shabby.
Silas. I wonder how Silas is doing. I used to counsel Silas about his dating, his romance life and his dating. And so, anyway, let me play that one more time.
It's a security guard with a big beard. Not too shabby.
The cactus, not too shabbies. The desert bird. The desert bird is a good one. Let's play the desert bird one. Here we go.
It's a cactus wren squeaking. Come on, squeak. Not too shabby.
Somebody called me and it interrupted. Let me play that again.
It's a cactus wren squeaking. Come on, squeak. Not too shabby.
You like the cactus, not too shabbies? Let's see here. Cactus. I've done so many cactus, not too shabbies. I mean, I've got here, like Mexican fence post, not too shabby.
It's a Mexican fence post cactus. Not too shabby.
There you go. A cholla cactus. Here's a cholla cactus.
It's cholla cactus in the road median. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a yucca and cactus bath mat. This is in my bathroom. Check this out.
It's a bath mat with a yucca and saguaro cactus. Not too shabby.
There you go. That's in my bathroom. Isn't that nice? How about a purple cactus? Purple cactus.
It's a purple cactus. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Organ pipe cactus? An organ pipe cactus.
It's an organ pipe cactus. Not too shabby.
There you go. Man, I've made so many not too shabbies. It's crazy. A hill with a saguaro cactus. Not too shabby.
It's a hill with saguaro cactus. Not too shabby.
That's pretty. That's pretty. It's not too shabby. The USA-Mexico border fence in Tornillo, Texas, right here. got a commercial here. Here we go.
Here's the border fence.
Oh, it's not even a not too
Texas.
shabby. That's not too shabby. It's a boring video of the
Rio
fence.
Grande is somewhere just past that. Let me zoom in. Let me see if,
Anyway, it's boring.
somewhere past those bushes is the Rio Grande.
So many. Here's a not too shabby of a. That's an interesting cactus.
It's a Sanita cactus. Not too shabby.
Oh yeah. Oh my! How about my cactus shower curtain? My shower curtain is a cactus theme.
It's my cactus shower curtain. Not too shabby.
Oh yeah. Metal saguaro cactus. Right there. Check it out.
It's a metal saguaro cactus. Not too shabby.
There you go. All right. So I'm getting tired of playing these not too shabbies. I got a lot of not too. I made so many not too shabbies. Oh my gosh. Prickly pear cactus flowers. Not too shabby. Let's play this one.
It's a prickly pear cactus with flowers in bloom. Not too shabby.
Organ pipe cactus on road. Right here. Here we go.
It's an organ pipe cactus on the edge of a dirt road. Not too shabby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So many not too shabbies. A shredded beef. Remember this one? This was a couple months ago in Tucson. A shredded beef taco right here.
It's a shredded beef taco. Not too shabby.
Oh, it's so good. Ha ha ha. Yes, Nico. Yeah. So many. Here, I even got a cholla on my sock. A piece of a cholla cactus on my sock. It hurt.
It's a piece of a cholla on my sock. Not too shabby.
Oh my gosh. Here's a cactus that was in Colorado. Cactus with magenta flowers right here. Here we go.
It's a cactus with dark pink flowers on it. Not too shabby.
Oh yeah. What do you think about that? Pretty cool. Or an ocotillo. Ocotillo is not officially, it's not a cactus. I'm not sure. I don't know that it's a succulent. It's just a common thing to see in the desert is an ocotillo. This is a quick one.
It's an ocotillo, not too shabby.
So many not too shabbies. I'm running out of cactus. Here's one. A crested arm of a saguaro. Not too shabby. It's a special kind of way that a cactus grows. It's very rare. Here it is.
It's a crested arm on a saguaro. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. Chris, take care of yourself, buddy. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. Text me with updates on your life if you have any or if you want. So that's all. I hope you're well. Thanks for coming by. It is dinner time for most people now. It's 5 o'clock Mountain, 6 o'clock Central. Oh, no thanks. No thanks. You don't have to show cactuses anymore. There's a guy who's selling cookies. I turned him down. But I really don't want to eat cookies right now. Plus, I don't have any cash on me. Hey, how about the hot water kettle? Remember the hot water kettle? This was at Arthur's.
It's a hot water kettle. Not too shabby.
Take care of yourself, Brendan. Seriously, I've gone for an hour and 40 minutes now. It's actually like it's not dark, but the sun is kind of behind those clouds. So it's like the lighting's a little better. I'm guessing it's cooler now. Let's see what the temperature is. Temperature. It's now down to, it's 73 again. 73. It's down to 32 in Westcliff, Colorado. Holy cow. Isn't that crazy? 73 in El Paso, 32 in Westcliff, Colorado. I'm telling you. It's crazy. All right, I guess, hey, I'm going to wrap up. Brendan, you're leaving. Chris is leaving. I don't know who's still around. Nico, maybe Jennifer's still here. I think I'm going to wrap up, though. I've gone for an hour and 41 minutes. The main highlight is my UTEP mug. University of Texas, El Paso. Beautiful mug. Love it so much. So happy with it. UTEP. It does say dad on it, which is a little weird, but I just like the mug. I didn't like the other mugs, and I thought, I don't know. I like it. I still like it. So I'll have to mentor somebody. I'll have to be a father figure to some UTEP student, So yeah. So maybe it's meant to be or whatever. But all right. Signing off from El Paso, Texas. This has been a live stream deep in the heart of Texas, El Paso. Having a good time. And I had a coffee. Now I got this sparkling drink. And the roar of cars on the interstate up there. And Mesa Street right there. All the cars. All right. It's all the cars. There's a big traffic intersection right up there. You can kind of see. So, all right. Take care, everyone. Make it a good one. Till next time. All right. All my love from West Texas in UTEP country. Go Miners. El Paso, Texas. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.